All right. Okay. So we're going to get started, you guys. It's a Sunday night, and we generally don't do our new distributor trainings on Sunday nights because I usually don't work my business openly like this. I usually take a day off, spend it just with family, go to church, have a chill day. But what I do is like prepare for the next week. So I'll kind of talk about that in a minute. So my name is Colette Bowden, and I am one of your upline leaders. Many of you guys are brand new. So I am a Presidential Diamond Leader, which is one level from the top. So you are a brand new distributor right here. And then I started here. We all started at the same spot, but I am right here on this last one right before the top. And it took me a little while to get there, but I was working a full-time job. I was an insurance underwriter. I did that for 20 years, and I had 4 kids at home. My youngest was 6 months old at the time, and when I found It Works, I did not want to do It Works. I did not want to do any type of network marketing at all, but we had been victims of the economy. My husband lost his job, and I had been doing sales with insurance and lost all of my clients because of the economy. So I ended up not having any paychecks and went to an office job. And we ended up filing bankruptcy. We lost our house. We had cars repossessed. We had our power shut off numerous times. Food being paid for by the church. We had, oh my gosh, it was just a nightmare. It was like several years of a nightmare. And so I was begging for a way to earn extra money from my phone or at home in my spare time. I did not anticipate ever quitting my job. I loved what I did. I loved the field that I was in. But I wanted to find an additional way so that I could have some breathing room, that I could help provide for my family and not be living paycheck to 4 days before paycheck and not be scraping quarters for gas. Like all of those, like I feel like it's cliche to say like, I was scraping up quarters for gas. I lived that. I remember driving from Eagle Mountain, Utah to Provo, where I worked. And it was about, from where we were, it was about a 45-minute drive. And I remember looking at my gas tank saying, I'm not going to last. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I remember praying, please help my gas stretch. Please help me get to work and back. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And you guys, miracles happened. Like it was crazy. Miracles happened. My prayers were answered. But when I was invited to go to a wrap party, to go try this wrap, I was like, I don't want to go to a party. I hate parties. And yet my son was 6 months old and I was training for a half marathon. And I thought, but I do want to see what can help with my tummy. So I went, and I loved the wrap, and I loved hearing about the greens, and I loved hearing about the fat fighters. And I was like, okay, I need that stuff, but I have $16 to my name. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. However, I did have an emergency credit card for emergencies. And this girl, she was telling me, she was like, okay. And I'm like, here we go. She's going to ask me to join her team. And I am, oh, are you kidding me? Like I was such a brat, you guys. So when she said, join my team for $99, I was like, still, that's not bad, but I don't have any money. And so she's like, but if you get 4 customers, you get $100 in free product. And that little light bulb was like, I need that free product. I need that for me. How can I get free product? And so I thought, all right, I'm going to do something really bad. It was really irresponsible. I totally get it. But I signed up for the $99 to get the 4 wraps for free for myself so that I could wrap myself and get some results. And then I signed up 4 people from my work who were wanting to know how they worked. And I was like, I loved them. I love the greens. I love the fat fighters. You need to sign up. And I became a distributor so I could get some free products. So you need to sign up under me. And they're like, okay. You guys, I had only tried the product the day before. So don't wait for your kit to show up in the mail. You start now and you just say, you guys, this is awesome. You just got to do it with me. And so they're like, okay. So I had 4 people sign up and I got $100 in free product that I bought greens and the fat fighters with. And then by the time I got my greens and my fat fighters, I had had 4 results from my reps. And I'm going to show you them really quick. Here we go. Let's see if I can figure out my own computer. Okay, you guys. So here's me being a super skeptic, okay? I'm a skeptic. I was broke. We filed bankruptcy, you name it. Like, I can relate with all of you. But look at my results after 4. Shut up. Rebecca, I see you being shocked a little bit right now. I unmuted you.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Yes, I just had a baby. My baby's 4 months old.
Okay. So look at that. And this was, I only wrapped my tummy, the front of it. But look, the hips are different.
Wow.
The slope of the back is different. And I am the biggest skeptic. And so what I was like, I'm going to make sure the lighting's the same. I'm going to make sure I'm standing the same. Like this, I'm going to prove it like totally wrong. And I was like, holy cow. And so what it did for me was I threw on my running clothes and I was like out the door. I was like, it does work. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. So I started telling my friends not to sell it in my brain, but because I was excited about my results, I was like, shut up, you've got to see this. You've got to see this. This is insane. And all of a sudden, people were like, well, I want to buy it. Oh, I want to sell it. Oh, will you do a party for me? And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing parties. I'm quitting. I'm not selling this stuff. Like, I'm telling you, I did not want to do this. So I went from joining for $99 for free product and climbed the ranks to here. Can you imagine what would have happened if I would have bailed just after my free product? So I'm telling you, every one of you has the same potential right now. The thing is I had no one teaching me. My upline joined like 6 weeks before me. She didn't know what she was doing either. We were just figuring it out. But now we've figured it all out. I've been with the company for almost 6 years, and we have lots of leaders in our team page to help you guys. So use us, use our resource, use our team page. Let us help you so that we can help you get there faster without going through the mistakes maybe that I went through. And so it's taken me 5 years. So I got to this rank, the second to the highest, after 14 months with the company. But that shows you I've camped out here for 5 years from the top, either because of lack of belief in myself, laziness, making mistakes. The lack of applying myself has to do with laziness, lack of consistency. Like, I've been trying to figure it out. Well, I figured it out, you guys. I'm running to ambassador, which is the highest level. And I want to take all you guys with me. I want to teach you all to have the same success that me and Shelby and Brianna and Tiffany and everyone else is having with this group. So we're here to help you. And I can't stress that enough. We are here to help you. So I didn't mean to tell you my whole story, but I just felt like I needed to, you guys. So Erica's laughing. So I'm going to give you some basics. I'm going to run through them fairly quickly. This is an open forum. So first of all, take notes, but you can ask questions because I want to help you guys know when you get off of this Zoom where to go from here. So to log into your website, logging in using your username, using your password, do you know where to go? You can either unmute yourself and say no or yes, or you can use the chat. On the side or on the bottom, you can use the chat and say yes or no. I want you to tell me, do you know how to log into your eSuite or your website? Same thing.
Yes.
Yes. Rebecca said yes. Erica, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do too.
You better, girl. Sky, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Aaron,
I
yes.
love how you answered it for me.
Yeah. I'm like, Erica, you better. Aaron, yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Clady, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So in your website at the top, there are documents. Documents are there for you to read our policies and procedures. It also has our compensation plan. It has everything about our products in there. It has our promotional and marketing materials in there. If you continue to go across the top, there's training. And I encourage each and every one of you to go through the training. It's super tiny, super short, very short videos to help you with your training.
Okay.
Other training that we have is with your enroller or your upline. And the more that you bug them, the more we love it.
Okay.
Do not ever think that you're bugging us. Aaron and Erica, you guys know, like, I love it. I welcome it. So bug me as much as you want. My phone has to be 24/7 silent. Otherwise, the notifications is going to be like a nonstop dinging noise. And so you don't bug me. I just look at my phone like all the time. In your website, if someone wants to sign up, you can either, this is how I ask, I'm like, I can either collect your information for you and get you started, or you can go to my website. Which would you prefer? In your website, when you log in with your login number and your password, you can go in and enter your customers yourself under orders. Or they can just go to your website and click on shop and then go through the steps and enroll themselves. Either way, it's super easy. You will be completely surprised at how many people are like, well, I'll just give you my information. And now that I meet people through other people, I'll be like, okay, do you want me to collect your information? They're like, yeah, and they're just sending me credit card information. They have no idea who I am, but it's because I formed this relationship with them. And I'll do like a voice recording and I use personality. I'll be like, I'll send a funny GIF or, a picture or something. I'll just show personality. And so they feel like they're getting to know me. So it's not super stiff. It's never scripted. It's never like salesy. But that's something that we help you with. We help you with the wording every single step of the way. And so if you're like, okay, I have this person asking this question, what do I do? Send me a screenshot. We'll help you.
Over Facebook?
So you'll have to friend me and you send me a screenshot of your conversation. If you're like, what do I say? Send me a screenshot.
Okay.
And I'll walk you through it.
And that goes for Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And what better way for us to help you know how to like guide that conversation than looking at it and saying, this is what I would say. Because that's where I made the biggest mistakes in the beginning, was like, I would send like paragraphs and it sounded so robotic and salesy, like it sounded bad. So we've learned how to say things that doesn't make it sound like we're out to take their money and run. Okay. In your website, has everyone completed, like when you log in the first or second time, it would have a red bar at the top that talks about your tax information. If you have not completed that, it will show that you are on commission hold. They're not going to release commissions until you make sure that you fill out that tax information. And basically it's just saying, you told us that you were Rebecca Pearson with this address. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. It's really pretty basic. So one thing that's going to come up is your website and sharing it on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram has blocked our web address. And so you have to put spaces or commas or dashes instead of the Colette.myitworks.com. It'll get blocked. And I'm going to tell you why. And it's important that you know this. Probably in the early stages, like we've been around for 17 years, but probably early on with Facebook, some people are not cool, and they probably just spammed a lot of people and blasted, here's my website, here's my website, here's my website, and enough people complained that they blocked it. So I put spaces or dots or like a dot like in the middle instead of below like a period. And Erica, yeah, so I'm going to go over that in a second too, but you can create, it's like about.me. She put it in the chat.
Yeah, so like mine is about.me/ePuffer, and Facebook and Instagram allow that.
Yeah. As well as a GoDaddy domain name. So my GoDaddy domain name is ColetteBowden.com. So ColetteBowden.com is forwarded to my ItWorks. I don't want to confuse you guys with that. We can help you privately with that. Set one up so that it doesn't block your website. But that's what we don't want to do. We do not want to be spammy. We don't want to be salesy. That is the last thing. And so I pride our team in showing you how to do your business the correct way, showing what type of a person they want to join with, because people join people. They don't join the company. You join because of your relationship that you had with someone or the trust that you had with someone. And so I want to keep that. We don't want to just start, hey, our kits are $49 still, join my team. I want you to say why they need to join you, or why you're so excited about this opportunity. And we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so to be commission qualified, the first month when you join, you are commission qualified because you joined, you started your business. After that, you either need to have your 80 auto ship on to be commission qualified, or you have 150 BV in customer orders. Erica was a star student and had like 400 in BV her first month. So she's commission qualified as soon as she gets 150 in sales, or she has her auto ship on, but she has both, right? Yeah. Now, neither one of those are required. It is not required to have any sales. It's not required to buy from the company every month or every 3 months. It's not required. But if you want a paycheck, if you want to earn money, you've got to open your doors for business, which means you've got to be commission qualified. 80 in your own personal auto ship or 150 in customer orders.
What do you mean 80 in auto ship? Like $80 put in there?
It's 80 BV, and we're going to go over that. It's bonus volume. So for instance, Confianza is $25. The BV is $25. So a lot of things are like whatever it costs, that's about equal to the BV, except for things that are individually wrapped. Like our wraps are individually wrapped in the package. So they cost $59, but the BV is $54. The greens on the go are individually wrapped, those individually packets. They cost $35. The BV is $30. And so it's almost $1 for BV value. And so if you have 80 in BV auto ship, so I change mine up. It's keto coffee, it's greens, it's if I'm out of my cleanser for my skincare, it could be wraps, it could be greens for my kids. Like I just switch it out to whatever we are running out of. But getting started, it would be really great to have wraps and greens on the go that you can sell the wraps for $25 each, but you can pass out those green samples and have people try those as well. And so it's a great tool to work your business. Plus, if you have those 4 wraps that you sell every single month, you make $100 that pays for your next auto ship.
Mm.
So for instance, you could also do the keto coffee. Oh, I just got a sunburn. You could do the keto coffee and sell those for $4 a sample, and it costs $39 a bag. That's like 15 times 4, you guys. 60. So $60 you just made off of that one. So you can do things like that, and you can discuss that again with us privately if you need figuring out. But I'm trying to stress, with It Works, nothing is required. You do not have to make a quarterly $200 order to stay active. You are active for 12 months from signing up. Regardless if you order or don't make a sale, you can order products for 40% off for an entire year by doing nothing. It's fine. But you're all here to earn money. And so we want to help you be commission qualified to earn money and grow your business. So, go ahead.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The greens, so can you take when you're breastfeeding?
Yes, you can. Yep. So the greens are an incredible supplement. It's 30 fruits and vegetables and 50 superfoods, all packed into that little packet or a single serving with the powder. And we've had hundreds of distributors take it to their doctor and say, look at this ingredients. Can I take this while pregnant or nursing? And they look at this, say, absolutely. And these women, my sisters, my daughter, my distributors, while pregnant, they're taking the greens and they get their blood work done and they get their sugar levels tested, and the doctors are saying, you have the best blood work we've ever seen. This is fantastic. Healthy pregnancies. Like, it's incredible. And the greens, like, we can't make medical claims, but the greens help women balance their bodies to make the bodies healthy from the inside out, to help that be the best environment for everything. So again, I'm not making a medical claim, but we've had many people with PCOS, and by taking the greens on a regular basis, it's helped them become able to conceive.
Okay, Erica, do you know Jessica? She has PCOS.
Yeah, Colette and I did a Zoom with her.
We did, yeah.
So
Okay.
The other thing
Does the greens taste awful though?
No.
Okay, because that's my biggest thing. Like,
oh yeah, I'm seriously big on taste, you guys.
And my fiance doesn't eat any vegetables or fruit whatsoever, so that would be good.
Yeah. So also, it's helped with milk production. So it's helped increase the milk production and help them with nursing.
Again,
Again,
it's okay for kids and everything.
yeah, I started giving to my son when I joined when he was 6 months old. He had severe psoriasis on his legs. It was terrible, you guys, like redness and almost bleeding. Like, it was so bad that I started giving him. So we get a scoop you have 2 scoops of the greens, and I would give him half of 1 scoop. So it was 1/4 of a serving, and I would just put in a little amount of water, and he was drinking that. And it was within 2 weeks, his psoriasis was gone, and it's never come back.
Wow.
But he has been on the greens. My kids have been on the greens since I started. We've never had the flu, a fever, colds, runny nose, nothing. We don't get sick.
Does it help with eczema too?
So I'm going to say no on that one. Like, I wish that it would, but my husband has eczema on his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sam has some dryness on his eyebrows that doesn't go away, but he drinks greens all the time. So we have chocolate greens that you can add to water or almond milk, and it tastes like chocolate milk. You can also put in a smoothie. we have berry greens, which I drink in just plain ice water. I love, love, love the berry greens, but you can add it to juice. You can add it to those BAI waters. I love it in the coconut one. Oh my gosh, that coconut with berry is to die for. It's so good. And then we have orange greens. I do not care for the orange greens.
Doesn't sound like I would either.
See, I'm opposite. I don't care for the berry one, but I can do the orange.
Oh my gosh, girl, you're like the 1%.
Orange sounds better than berry. I just have to say that.
Well, it tastes a little bit more earthy to me. It just tastes a little bit more green. So for me, I would have to add it into a smoothie. I would have to add it to apple juice or orange juice or something. But I don't drink a lot of juice either. And so that's something that I'd have to work with. Or you can add it to Crystal Light, but we're trying to stay away from the artificial sweeteners. And so just kind of do what's good for you. I mean, if you're drinking greens instead of drinking sodas, go for that. But okay, so I kind of got off on a little tangent. I apologize. Try the products. That's important. Now, when your first goal is to be finding 4 customers in your first 30 days. When you get 4 customers in your first 30 days, you will get $100 credit in your account, in your eSuite, to purchase products, business materials, or clothing. Have any of you gotten that?
I got mine.
Awesome. Najona, have you gotten 4 customers yet?
She's muted.
Hang on, girl.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got my 4 customers within the first month,
Oh, good.
but I didn't get the rewards.
Why?
The $100 shopping spree, because
Why?
I didn't hit the 150. Was it BV or there's like a certain level that you have to hit, and I didn't hit that.
Okay, so
Which
that's
was unfortunate.
well, yes. So that's why you have to be commission qualified to get the bonuses. So I would have recommended that you have your auto ship on in your first 30 days. Have it on. It doesn't mean it has to run, but have it on. So if you sign up, what day is it? If you signed up March 25th, have your auto ship to run April 25th. It's on to run. You get your 4 customers in your first 30 days, and they either add up to 150 and you get the $100 credit, or instead of you running an 80 auto ship, let's say those 4 customers added up to 120. All you would need to do is do a 30 order instead of 80 to make up the 150, and then you still get the $100 in product.
When you talk customers, are you meaning like loyal customers for?
Loyal
Okay.
customers. Yep. Okay. So that's why it's important to be commission qualified, because you want the $100 in free product. But in addition to that, with every 2 customers you get, you will get a wrap reward, is where you can buy a box of facial wraps or body wraps for $25. And those are excellent, where you can either use it for yourself or you can sell it for $25 each. So you bought it for $25, but you sell it for $100. Okay. Okay, so it's really important to be commission qualified. Next, we are going to use some lingo that you might not know or understand right away. LC is loyal customer. PLC is a potential loyal customer. DT is a distributor. PDT is a potential distributor. GV is our group volume. Or the BV is the bonus volume that has to do with the product. So, ask questions. If you're like, what is that? Ask and we'll help you. And it's okay if it's repeat questions, because it might take a little while to figure it out. Okay, so briefly, I'm just going to go over what a loyal customer means, but we're going to keep moving on because I'm taking a little bit too much of your time. a loyal customer, and this is how I explain it. A loyal customer, you get my special discount. You get my distributor pricing by ordering something today and then ordering something in May and something in June. Also at my 40% off. After that, you can choose to not be on an auto ship where you're getting automatic products, but you're a customer for life, always getting the 40% off or our promotional specials just because you ordered 3 months in a row. How does that sound to you? So I didn't talk about you have to order once a month. I didn't say specifically like you'll have an auto ship. I let them know it's really flexible. It doesn't have to be a certain amount. It can be our cheapest item, which is $25, on up to multiple if you'd like. They also have the flexibility to change the date that it comes within a couple of days, like as long as they catch it in time. And so it's not something that they're locked into with a certain product and a certain date. They have some flexibility. Okay. What I encourage you to do, I don't know if you heard. All right. So every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern, we have a family call, and it's live on Facebook with Mark Pentecost. And I suggest that you follow him on Facebook. And he goes live. It's about 15 minutes long, and they usually give like, this is what's going on this week. This is the events that we have, or we have a promotion, shout it out. Well, he just announced that our half off distributor kits, $49 to join the business, is extended until Sunday, next Sunday, the 21st. You guys, this is incredible.
That's Saturday, my dear.
So he said,
He's doing till Saturday, 11:59. Did you catch that last part before he ended?
no, but I did see that he said April 21st. So,
Saturday.
okay. So I'll make sure. I'll make sure that I change that because I put it in the team page.
Yeah.
It's Sunday, April 21st. So that was kind of contradictive. So I encourage you to share it once on Facebook, but I also want you to be private messaging. And private messaging is where the majority of our growth happens. But I don't want you to be messaging people you've never talked to before. So I want you to make a chicken soup list. If you are sick, who are the 10 people that would drop everything, make you some chicken soup, go to the store and buy you some ice cream and bring it over to you? I want you to make a list of those people if you have just joined and you have not gotten your 4 customers. It can be 10 people, 20 to 30 people, but who are your dearest friends and family that might be willing to help you? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Half the friends that I did not expect to help me helped me. The ones that I thought were going to help me didn't help me. I was like, what? You don't want a discount? You don't want to help your sister? You don't want to help your friend? It kind of threw me off. And my sister told me that it was a scam. And my sister told me that it was a cheap product. And so I was kind of like a little bit hurt in the beginning. I want you to know they just don't understand. They don't understand the product. It's new from you. They don't quite understand. It's okay. Give them time. Because guess what? All my friends now that didn't support me before are now either customers or distributors. And my entire family, my sisters, they're all customers or distributors. It took them time to figure it out. So don't be upset. It's like you going to a restaurant and someone saying, would you like some coffee? And you say, no, thank you. You weren't being rude to them and it's fine. They don't care. So treat it that way. Say, it's fine. Maybe she'll be in the mood next week, next month, next year. It doesn't matter. But those 20 to 30 people, I would like you to message them and I want you to be sincere and say, I joined, it works. You know what? Some people might not be very supportive, but I'm really excited about this opportunity. And I'm doing it because I want to provide more for my family, or I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And you know what? It's worth a shot. It only cost me $49 to join. It's worth a shot. And I'm really excited about the help I'm getting. I'm really excited about who I'm working with. So would you be willing to try a product for 3 months at 40% off and just give me some feedback? I would love your support. And so use your own words. Talk about it. Like if you were sitting with them face to face, what would that sound like? Don't be scripted. Don't be scripted. Switch it up based on how you know the person and what your words are. And be like, it might be with one, girl, okay, I'm not even going to take no for an answer. You are trying the hair, skin, nails, and you're going to give me your 3-month review. You're just doing it. Like, there's some people you can do that with, and there's some that you can't. It's fine. So if you need help with that, message us later, and we'll be happy to do that. Okay, our team pages. Legendary Dream Chasers, I want you to check in there at least once a day to see if there's anything new. It can get overwhelming. I apologize. But we want to give you guys all the resources. We want to give you guys information. And so just once a day, go in and see if there's anything new in there. But then, you know, search through, like in the team page, there's a search bar. You can search a keyword. You can search nursing, breastfeeding, pregnant. You can search keto. You can search power hour, whatever. And you'll find all of our previous posts in the whole history of probably 5 years of this team page. And you will see every conversation that we've ever had on that topic. Okay, we have 2 things left. Actually, we already covered one. So one thing left, websites and apps. You already have Zoom. So have Zoom on your laptop, desktop, whatever, and on your phone. This is how I get together with you guys. The It Works Office app, if you do not have the It Works Office app, download it to your phone. It is that one right there, the green one, It Works Office. That one, there is ways to sign up customers from the It Works Office app, but you can also spin and win. This is where you can spin the wheel and earn coins for free prizes. There's, it says today, so you can click on today, and there's things like there's recipes and there's exercises in there. It's kind of cool. So just have that app down. You also can have the Wrap app, and you can put in before and after photos. It's reminders for drinking your water, taking your wrap off. If you have an iPhone, I'm jealous. I am getting an iPhone, I promise you guys. I have an Android. Pick, tap, go. Pick, tap, go. I just put it in the chat. Pick, tap, go is what you want for photo editing. It is to die for. I personally just use Aviary or PixArt. Or I use my Instagram filters. I have some favorites. WordSwag. It's like $3.99, guys. I have never purchased an app except for WordSwag. It's how I do all of my overlays with words, and it's a must. Like it makes your stuff look really, really good. So for instance, I did this one. Let's see. This is for when Arlene goes to Ruby. I did all of those. I did this one. So it was a shower. It was talking about the cleanse. So I added nutritional cleansing. I don't know if you can see that. So it just looks good. So get WordSwag for sure. Photo Grid, that's how we do our side-by-sides, our before and after photos. And if you have, well, Cleaner. Cleaner is for an Instagram follow, unfollow. Okay, so lastly, I do want to talk. This is probably one of the most important things, you guys. I want to help each and every one of you become an influence, a power, a magnet on Facebook and Instagram where people are drawn to you. instead of them clicking the unfollow button. We do not want to be salesy, spammy. We can use the join my team, or it's only $49 once in a while, but I want us to start to get creative with our influence, sharing why you joined It Works, what hopes and dreams you have because of this business. What is it going to bring as far as change, or who do you hope to help in the process? So that's one thing. But I want to let you know that you guys can do anything if you just ask for help and try. Everything is going to be new, and so it's going to be a little uncomfortable until you start to get the hang of it, but that's what we're here for. Any questions?
This was really helpful. My baby is out there screaming.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
have to get off, but I'm definitely going to friend you. Look out for me, and I'll be asking you lots of questions. Thank you.
Welcome. See you later.
All right.
So
thanks.
what if you